Okay, so good day, grade 5. Our lesson for today is all about comparing and ordering decimals. Okay, so when we say, okay, unahin natin itong si comparing. So when we say comparing, we compare the decimals or nagko-compare tayo ng ating decimals. Wherein gumagamit tayo dito kay comparing ng greater than, then we have the less than and the equal sign. So, ulitin ko, greater than, less than, and then equal. Okay, so for example, we have here 0 and 4 tenths. Then, we need to compare it by 0 and 38 hundredths. So, to compare these decimals, so we need to rewrite the decimals as they have the same place value. So, para mas mabilis natin siyang makompare. So, para hindi tayo malito, simply rewrite the decimal as they have the same place value. So, makikita natin, meron tayo ditong hundredths place value. So, therefore, maglalagay tayo dito ng 0. So, they have the same place value. And then, since, kung makikita natin, mas malaki itong ating 40. Or, if we compare this number, 4 is greater than 3. So, therefore, the answer here is greater than. So, ganun lang kasimple. Okay. So, let's have another example. So, para mas maintindihan siya. So, what if meron naman tayo ditong 8 and 14 hundredths. So, hanapin natin yung, or i-compare natin siya by 8 and 4 tenths. Okay. So, ang sabi, so mag-adjust lang ako. Okay. So, 8 and 14 hundredths compared by 8 and 4 tenths. So, nasabi, we will rewrite them as they have the same place value. So, if we rewrite the decimals, so meron tayong dito 8 and 14 hundredths. And we have here 8 and 4 tenths. So, maglalagay lang tayo ng 0. And then, i-compare na natin sila. So, 8 and 8 are the same. Therefore, compare natin yung next na digit. Or pwede nyo makita kagad by comparing the digit. So, mas maliit yung nandito kaysa dito. So, 1 and 4. So, 1 is less than 4. So, therefore, less than yung ilalagay natin. So, that is the answer. Okay. Now, how about another example? What if naman if meron naman tayo ditong 139 and 7 compared sa 135 and 81. Okay, so parang gamit tayo ng ibang space. Okay, ulitin natin. So 139 and 7, so i-compare natin by 135 and 81 hundredths. So first, we need to rewrite the decimals. So 139 and 7 tenths, 135 and 81 hundredths. So 1 is the same and the 3 are the same. So therefore, proceed tayo dito sa next digit, which is 9 and 5. So 9 is greater than 5. So therefore, automatic, lalagay natin is greater than. So how about if meron naman tayong 5 and 46 hundredths, tapos i-compare natin siya by 5 and 460 thousandths. So, rewrite natin as they have the same place value. So 5 and 46 hundredths, 5 and 460 thousandths. So add 0. Okay. So next, compare. Since they are the same number, so pare-pares lang sila, therefore they are equal. So that's ganito mag-compare ng ating decimals. Okay, so next, comparing comparing decimals. So how do we compare the decimals? Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so now we are in ordering decimal. So when we say ordering, meron tayong tinatawag dito na ascending order and descending order. So wherein when we say ascending order, this is the smallest to greatest. And then descending order is the greatest to smallest or lowest. So for example, meron ako ditong given example. So 0 and 2 tenths, 0 and 3 tenths, 0 and 35 hundredths, and 0 and 24 hundredths. So first, when we say or kapag sinabi na i-arrange itong numbers na ito or decimals, numbers into ascending order, so we need to arrange them into smallest to greatest. So to arrange the decimal numbers, so first we need to rewrite them as they have the same place value. So for example, so isusulat ko lang dito is yung gagawin ko lang mag the same place value sila. So if the given number is nasa hundreds place, mapapansin nyo, hundreds place yung ating nasa given number. So yung 0 and 2 tenths will become 0 and 20 hundredths, or maglalagay lang tayo ng 0 para maging same place value yung ating given numbers. So after we rewrite the decimal numbers, simply arrange them into ascending order. Since yung kanina, sinabi ko, i-arrange natin siya by ascending order. So ascending order is the smallest to greatest. So 0.2 yung mauuna. And then followed by 0 and 24 hundredths. Followed by 0 and 30 hundredths, or rather, let's say 0 and 3 tenths rather. Because hindi na siya kailangang isulat yung 0. So I forgot. Yan. And the last one is the 0 and 35 hundredths. So, ganyan mag-arrange ng ating decimals. Okay. So, how about descending order? So, let's have another example. Okay. So, another example. So, what if meron naman tayong 0 and 25 hundredths, then 0 and 14 hundredths, 0 and 5 tenths, and then 0 and 621 thousandths. Okay, so first is we will rewrite them as they have the same or the same place value. So titingnan lang kung ano yung pinaka largest na place value dito. So wherein meron tayo ditong 621 thousandths. So ang gagawin natin silang puro thousandths. So yung 0 and 25 hundredths, they will become 0 and 250 thousandths. Next. So thousands pa rin. Next, thousands pa rin. And then, yung last one is nasa thousands place value pa rin. So, therefore, mabilis natin siyang ma-arrange. So, ulitin ko, descending order naman tayo. Descending order. So, from greatest to smallest. So, simula sa pinaka malaki. So, yung pinakamalaki natin dito is ito. So, 0 and 621 thousandths. So, isusulat lang natin. Oops. So, yun. 0 and 621 thousandths. So, followed by, since ito yung next na pinakamalaki, so ito yung ating isusulat. 0 and 5 tenths. Then, followed by, ito yung mas malaki. So, ito yung ating isusulat. And the last one is, ito yung pinakamaliit. So, therefore, na-arrange natin yung decimal numbers into descending order. So, yon, ordering decimals.